It's so bright. Stop it. Stop being so bright. Hi friends! So, we're about to dive into episode 15 of Assassination Classroom, but before we do, very, very important announcements. Don't skip. The first announcement is, for those of you who do, this won't apply to everybody. I am ending my Twitter account. I am so done with Twitter. I can't take it anymore. I just hate it. It's just, I can't take it anymore. It's not fun anymore. So I will be actually getting rid of it. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, just want you to know, like, heads up. Now I'm not deleting it immediately. I will be deleting it on Boxing Day or the day after Christmas. It'll be gone by then. So for those of you who might have missed the announcements, you'll have time to be able to, like, catch up, you know, to not miss that. Now, there are some alternatives I was thinking about. I do have an Instagram account, but it's private, so I'm thinking maybe because I have something fun planned for laid back camp, maybe I might just add a public Instagram account that's channel focused. Maybe that's up in the air, but I'm leaning towards that. There is also Parler, but Parler's so new and not a lot of people are on it, so, and I don't need to add another, even though I've heard good things, I don't need to add another social media account. I just don't. So, yes, I will be deleting my Twitter account. It'll be gone by the day after Christmas. Also, if you're an anime fan and you're not on my anime list, I suggest, and you've watched a lot of anime, I suggest, signing up for that. It's not social media, but I try my best to keep that updated so that way you know not only what anime I finished reacting to, what I think of it, at least in terms of just ratings. But I also have my list of, like, what I plan to react to. So I won't, you know, there's no specifics about when that'll happen, but if you check out my anime list, you'll be able to see what I'm up to. Yeah. Just in case you guys are interested in that. But, other than that, really not much else to say. There really isn't anything else to say. Swamp Thing's almost done. For those of you who watch my Swamp Thing reactions, I've reacted to it. I've recorded the episode. I'm just really lazy right now and have been dragging my feet with the editing. Half of it's edited. I have to edit the other half. But that one's all good to go. And, yeah. Oh, it's really bright in here. Other than that, I don't think Any other announcements? No. Again, in January, officially, the Thursday anime, well, kind of, it depends on what day of the week it comes out, but the official January winter anime I'll be reacting to is Season 2 of Laid Back Camp. So excited for that. Violet Evergarden is still on the queue, whether that happens at the same time or it happens after the fact. That's still kind of up in the air. We'll see how that plays out, especially since I will be adding a class next semester since I'll officially own my car in January. And then there is, of course, the fact that I still have to catch up a lot on Wonder Woman. I have 3 weeks where I don't have classes, so hopefully I'll you know, get my butt in gear and play catch up with that for those of you who do my live action reactions. And I have shifted some stuff where the idea is I was going to totally react to Superman and Lois, but now that's up in the air just because of, you know, part of it's a selfish monetization thing, the other part is just time, especially with adding another class. And the other part is I'm kind of just over everything CW. The only thing I actually like on the CW right now, excluding Swamp Thing and Stargirl, which I don't really count as CW shows, would be Legacies. And Season 2 had some weird filler moments, but I'm not going to react to that. Anyway, now that I've blathered on for 5 minutes, let's dive in. If you're new to the channel, I should start my videos with this. If you're new to the channel, there is a countdown timer. You can't miss it. YouTube, there's no sound, partial image, keeps the copyright monsters at bay, but I do edit so you can follow along if you're able to. I watch via Hulu, so there's ads, but I try to edit those ads out unless I need to say a lot of stuff during the halftime, then I'll take advantage of it. But other than that, there's really nothing else to say. I really enjoy this show. It's kind of, it's a lot of fun. And then again, keep in mind that after I finish with Assassination Classroom, we are doing Mob Psycho 100. That is taking Assassination Classroom's place. So I will be getting to that. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Let's actually dive right in. She's English. Glasses, because I can't see very well. I did an appointment actually this Wednesday, so. Forgot about that. It was 15, right? It is, yeah. Ugh. That's nice. I like that. I really enjoy that. He wants them to be strong overall students. Tentacle. Ugh. Interesting. Children clones? Oh my gosh, you idiot. Oh my gosh, what? He's so dramatic. That's cool. Ooh. I like how he says and or. Cool. So that's, I like that. I like how he's doing this. I'm gonna look at my phone. Cool. Yeah, he was cool. I love how he shifts in his motivation for them this time. Because he was so focused on a test. And unfortunately, we've experienced that with the whole No Child Left Behind that happened years ago and the Common Core crap going on in the States. Is that there's this blanket testing going on where instead of helping a child in general with different subjects and helping them be well-rounded and be a integral whole well-rounded person, it's now geared towards a test, which in the end is just a way for a school sometimes to make money or not. And that's different from private schools and Christian schools and so on and so forth. Homeschooling is where it's at, bro. If you can do it. Some countries don't allow that, which is... Anyway. I like how he's saying, he goes, no. Screw the test. I just want you guys to grow and be good at what you're doing and focus on your growth and focus on your weaknesses. But he also gives them a little incentive. But if you do this and or this, so I like how he says, you don't have to get both. You can do one or the other or both. Doesn't matter. You can, come at me. So I like that a lot, which is fun. So I like how he changes priorities. He's relaxed a little bit. He got so focused on the test and on beating the principal that he forgot his students in a way. So I like how this turns around okay, no, back on the students, back on them and their growth. Some teacher somewhere out there has a poster with Color Sensei on it. I know it. Oh my gosh. All they did was throw on a surprise question. That's all he did. They didn't keep them. He didn't bother them from taking the test. They didn't cheat. He just surprised them with a question that screwed him over. Yeah. Wow. And English is her worst. They do. That far of it, yeah. Oh, it's the other baseball player. Oh! Oh, accelerate A class. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Socially aware mass media hopeful. Okay. Who's number one? Oh, wait. Who's number one? Is it, Karma? Yeah, the only reason Karma's in Class C is because it's his lab is because his bad behavior. His grades are impeccable. Yeah, he looks like a monster. Ugh, that's gross. He's a very gross human being. L.A. Hone Tongue. Except for the mass media guy, the rest of them look like pricks. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's not Karma. Oh. It almost looks like Karma from the back of his head, but it's not. Oh, there's a typo there in the, I was gonna say I lost my train of thought. Poop. He looks so much like Karma! Not bad, buddy. Oh, no wonder why he looks so familiar. They do, but they're also studying, so it's not like, again, they're cheating in the sense of, like, getting them not to take the class or exam. Oh, he's so weird. Ugh. So he's probably a history buff. Ugh. Ooh. But again, they're just doing it by studying hard. And they're trying to get their other A levels to boost up to kind of block them out. Okay. That's so sweet of Shinoda to do that. Reach out to him. That was still kind of him to do that. He didn't have to. So it does show that not everybody in the school, like, hates the E class. It's kind of either they don't really think about it, or it's, oh, cool. Or it's, peer pressure instilled. Pop ox? Oh, I guess they couldn't put pop rocks. No, it's called pop ox, like octopuses. That's cool. Oh, class president. I was like, he's wearing an armband? That's very interesting to use the French Revolution as the illustration there, because that was bloody and nasty. Ooh, he just caught. That's hard. Those are powerful. Clearly, he has his father's intelligence and his up to no goodness. He's that part I hate. Yeah. This is a very weird relationship right here. I'm going to go with that it wasn't actually broken glass, right? Or is that... I don't know, that was weird. Okay, so I had a moment where my headphones, like, disconnected, then reconnected, so that was weird. Yeah, no, this episode's interesting. I hope they do well. I like how they're a bit more relaxed, so not as intense this episode, for the finals as they are for, they were the last time. Their goal is to get out classy. They like being there, actually. Their goal is to simply, improve their grades and, be steady and work, towards, meeting certain individuals. But again, they're not doing anything sketchy. It's just an organized study session. So they're not barring them from taking the exam. They're not cheating. They're not looking for the answer. The answer just very hard studiers, very good at different things, and so they're just trying to get their fellow A class members to rise up with them. And I like that actually. Again, trying to stomp them out by trying to stomp them out by just being good. I think it's kind of interesting. But I like that. Now it makes me wonder though, if A class is the top and E's the bottom, are you also like ranked in between? Is it like B, C, D? If you're like in D class, are you almost like out of, it's like you're on the it's a warning, like, ooh, you're almost in E class. Oh, at least they're allowed to study in the library. They're not completely barred from them. He's so gross. Look at her. Go, girl. Oh, yep, that's confirmed. He is very gross. Ugh. Ugh. He's so creepy. Ugh. But good at chemistry. That's a bad idea. Don't engage with them. They're really not. Oh, look at them. They're so amazing. Oh, this is cool. So we've got... The only one I kind of vaguely like right now is the green-haired one. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they just witnessed that. The post just fell. At least we're all different hair colors. That's appreciative. Good point. That was fast and weird. Ew. Gosh, he's a creepier, more evil version of like the of course Sensei's laugh. That's a bold-faced lie. Mm. He would. Mm. No, they're motivated. Ugh. This is gonna be a battle, man. Why is he like in the form of Satan? He's his dad through and through. I don't know. They keep forgetting about karma. I like how he like yeah. Good point. What's on the other side? What are they aiming for? What did he show on the other side? I missed. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, okay. It's a personification of the So he's making the exam hard for everybody. Dang. Why is everybody in bad lighting? Come on, man, your eyes. Good grief, a lot of manipulation going on this episode. Jeez Louise. They're such loser wannabes. Oh! Aww. It's very rare we see him smile. I appreciate it every time we do. It's gonna be a battle between him and Karma, the two gingers. Because they've grown so close to each other. Cool. She really jacked up his nose. Like a battle in the oh shoot. Arena. That's not the word I want right now though. Gladiators. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Ooh. It's a Minotaur. Oh, I love the hammer. Well, some version of it. Cool. This is where the episode ends. Yeah, I figured. I actually want to know who that person is and like how they're gonna do when they have an AI teaching them. I'm like, I really don't know how that person's gonna do out of all of them. I like how, again, it does take its time to like build up to this epic battle, and it's not even like a battle, but it kind of is, and it's just an exam, but it's so important for them. So obviously this is the end of, because he came in the spring, so this is the first semester. So we'll get the summer, and then we'll get the winter and fall, winter. I do like how the Japanese run their semesters with the spring, summer, and fall. Obviously, it kind of makes more sense in terms of the calendar, but with the U.S., how it's so with like technically the fall, winter, spring, and sometimes summer is because of I love this outro song. I like how this stayed, but has to do with farming and the crops. So yeah. Anyway, I just like it. I think it's cool. But this episode was great. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh gosh, scoot over. I love that episode a lot. I liked it. It was so fun because they can make something that seems so mundane really epic. And in a lot of ways, for a lot of people, it can be. It's kind of, it's a make or break. Exam can be the difference between passing a class and failing it a lot of times, especially because of how exams can be weighted, specifically in university. But I just like it. I like the introduction of the other students. I'm really curious to see how that Ritsu Stanen will do, the avatar, so to speak. I really like that. I'm excited for that for her. I love how the students all interact, and I love how, I don't know, I like their interactions. I like how much they care about each other. I like how, even though obviously, you have to stand on your own legs when it comes to exams, that they are just like, we're all in this together. And but also, Coruscant is not an idiot. He must have read it. He's probably saw that. We know he saw that. And I'm sure Karasuma and Irina saw it, read over it too. They're not idiots. They can read over a contract. They can see everything. So, but of course, Asano wouldn't know that. He doesn't know their backgrounds. I do kind of like the fact that even the principal keeps some things away from his son, but no, it's not because, oh, you're a kid. It's because I don't want you involved in what I do, because who knows what you're capable of, especially if it's a mini him. I am kind of excited to see how Connor's gonna do. He always gets top scores, but will he be the number 1 top scorer? We'll see how it plays out, because again, and we are reminded that with a lot of them, with some exceptions, do really well certain subjects, but they have maybe one particular subject that they just struggle on. With Akuda, it's English. Maybe with our English, the blonde, I'm forgetting her name. Odds are it's probably science. Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes if you're really good at more of the liberal arts subjects, you're kind of bad at science. Not everybody's good at STEM, not everybody should do STEM. I know in the States they're like STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, I think. I know people are all about that, but some people just aren't good at it or have no interest in STEM. In the sciences, and you don't have to. And then sometimes people have fields that's a little bit of everything, a little bit of the arts, a little bit of the sciences. So that's okay. And sometimes you might be really good at something in high school, but then as your brain matures, once you get in your mid-20s, maybe late 20s, things that you struggled with when you were in high school, your brain's like, oh, I understand this. So everybody has their own learning curve, I like to say. But I am excited for them. I hope they do well. I don't want them to lose, so I'm curious to see. I'm hoping that Asano will kind of get blocked. Odds are he'll come back around. He might still learn the truth, but I kind of want him to get blocked before it's too late. Also, well, I guess because he's not in class, our tentacle brother, he I don't know if he's taking the exams. Probably not, since he isn't really technically part of the school, even though he's kind of a student in a way. I'm not sure. I forgot about him. I'm going to assume maybe not. But even if he did take the exams, he'll probably do really well. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. No, they weren't very school focused, so he's probably not taking them at all. He's just Assassination. Other than that, nothing really more to add. I like the second half of the first season a lot more than the first half. The first half did its job. It laid the foundations. But there were some episodes that even if they offered some cool details, they felt kind of filler-ish. They weren't. I know they're not. But it felt like that. Just kind of the pacing of it and the storylines and what we learned or didn't learn. While the second half is it's been constant growth. I love how we've pulled back from our main 3, I would assume. Our main kind of mainish students at the beginning, and kind of have focused on the other students, even the students that are in the main school. I am, and I mentioned this before, it seems like there probably wasn't a Class E in the lower levels. There might not be. There's probably not a 1E or a 2E. So the bigger classrooms, I guess, I'm assuming. And if there is, it might not mean anything. But it's very clear that once you get into your 3rd year, because it's only a 3E, once you get into your 3rd year, it's, there's a Class C. And if Class A is assuming the best, either B, C, and D are just hodgepodge, doesn't matter, or they're also ranked. And there are some schools that, not all of them, and just there's one private school I know of. I don't know if this is true or not, that you graduate not in alphabetical order, like they don't read your names in alphabetical order, you graduate in order of rank. I don't know if that's still done in today's kind of political correct world. But it doesn't mean the person who graduated last has just F's, especially if it's a private school, then a lot of them have really, really high grades, and it's probably a difference of like some point somethings. But it definitely would motivate you not to be last. Anyway, I don't know. I enjoy how they make something that seems so mundane seem so much more so. And I love how the blonde, like, treated that one of the people, like, she was like, pop, pop, like, she probably really ripped the skin of his nose. It's like, oh gosh, that's really sensitive. Because it's just skin and a little bit of cartilage here, so that nose is really sensitive. But I like how she just casually kept going and just, like, hurt him. Like, don't do that in real life, please, but, like, that was funny. And it is fun to see Nagisa and other characters interact outside of, like, the main 3 or main 4, if you want to argue with that. Her name. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.